Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Aquafest 2023 International Student Conference on Aquaculture. Hello, my name is Patricia Elizabeth. It is an honor for me to be MC for this event. Here in at America, the U.S. Embassy's American Center, in partnership with IPB University, conduct this amazing conference to facilitating students to express their aspirations and views related to problems in the aquaculture field and create a better aquaculture. And before we start our discussion, we have trivia quiz for you who join us via online platforms. And the question is it true or false? There are four main types of aquaculture. You can submit your answer to our social media platforms, and if you can guess correctly, you will get a live shout out from us at the end of this event. Now we're going to hear opening remarks by Department Secretary, Department of Aquaculture, Faculty of Fisheries and Marine Science, IPB University. Please welcome Dr. Ihsan Ahmad Fauzi, SPI MSc.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So, first, I would like to say thank you for all the stakeholders that support this activity, and also want to say thank you for the keynote speaker, Dr. Dean, Mr. Barry. Thank you for coming here and also accepting the invitations from the students. And I also want to say welcome to all the participants. This is a good opportunity because here we can collaborate. People from around the world can collaborate to discuss important things in aquaculture. As we know, maybe some of you haven't heard it, but aquaculture is the fastest growing industry in the world. It also holds an important role on providing high quality food for people around the world. But aquaculture itself is not without obstacle. We have a lot of obstacles, and one thing that become one of persistent problem is climate change. So climate change affect aquaculture directly and indirectly, and it also affect in production of aquaculture. And with this event, this is a good opportunity for all the young generations, students from all around the world to discuss, to give a voice about how aquaculture should be done in the future. Because aquaculture is a leading sector to provide good quality seafood. And it's a burden for not only us, but also the younger generation to maintain this steadily increasing production. So I would say that please enjoy the event and thank you for coming to this event.
Thank you so much, sir, for your warm opening remarks. Now allow me to invite our amazing moderator. He is 2023 Most Outstanding Student, Department of Food Science and Technology, IPB University. Everyone, give a big round of applause to Brian Ariel.
Well, thank you very much once again, MC, for the kind introductions. My name is Brian Ariel. I am currently a student in the Food Science and Technology Department of IPB University. At this opportunity, I would like to serve you now as the moderator as well as the chair for the upcoming main conference for the delegates. At this opportunity, we will have the main event of today's conference, which is a presentation sessions from our extraordinary speakers and of course experts in the world of aquaculture. We will have two amazing speakers right now. I would like to invite Mr. Dean Akiyama as the Aqua Technology Advisor and Mr. Barry as the Indonesia representative American Penate to come to the stage. Welcome, Mr. Dean, and also Bapak Berry. You may have a seat. over there. Yeah, you can take also the mic with you. I would like to remind that the presentations will begin with the presentations from Mr. Dian, uh, for the first 25 minutes, and followed by the our second presentations coming from Mr. Berry for 15 minutes. After that, we will proceed to the 5 minutes of Q&A sessions. With that being said, I would like to once again welcome to our amazing speakers and give the floor to Mr. Dian. The time is yours.
Good afternoon. First, I want to thank the Aquafest committee for giving me the opportunity to speak to all of you today. Yeah, and look at this room. Isn't this great? Look at this. They did a good job. Really, really good job. Okay. I'm going to talk about Indonesia aquaculture and opportunities and constraints. Oh, it does work. Okay. Global carp production. Yeah. Indonesia produced about 700,000 tons of aquaculture. And it has right now about 7% annual growth rate. Okay, ikan masa. This is a natural food or a basic food for everybody. Yeah. Production of carp is well established but very traditional. Yeah, most of the reservoirs in the rivers are already overcrowded and pollution is very bad. And now we're starting to get a lot of issues with disease and crashes of the fish. Production for catfish. Indonesia produced about 400,000 tons of catfish. Okay. Indonesia was 13% of the world's production. Okay. And it has about 10% annual growth over the last 10 years, averaging. Okay. The leader is Vietnam by far, 54%. Of all of the catfish is in Vietnam. Indonesia, the production of production ikan lele, is for food security. It's a low-cost production, high density, requiring less land, but it still needs water resources. Okay? Fish are stocked at about 200 to 500 per meter cubic. In 75 to 90 days, they will reach 100 to 120 grams. FCR is about 1 to 1.1, and they will harvest about 20 to 30 kilos per meter cubic. Okay? This is very, very efficient for food production. Yeah, and the lele, as all of you know, is very cheap, so everybody can afford to eat lele. Okay? Pangasius, which is bigger and more common around the world, it's more for the export market. There's some here, but most of it is, I think the value is really in the export market. And this is what Vietnam produces. So production of catfish in Indonesia, very diverse, from traditional methods to very intense methods. You can see here, earthen ponds, and this is what I know the most of. Then now you have concrete ponds. And just recently, you start getting these very intensive cultures of circular tanks with a lot of fish. And in the security, see here? That's mostly for security, so people don't come and poach all of the fish, okay? Because it's very easy. The densities are very high. Global tilapia production, Indonesia has about 1.3, 1.2 million metric tons, okay? 28% of all of the production is coming from China. Okay? China is the major producer of tilapia. Okay? Indonesia is 21% of the world production for tilapia. Okay? 21%, very, very significant. Okay? And it has about 10% annual growth when you look over the last 10 years. Okay? I'm using 10 years because I'm trying to take out the COVID. Okay? If we use from 19 to 22, these are all COVID influenced. Okay, so we don't see much growth. Everything's kind of dyslectic, right? But if you look over 10 years, we've been doing a lot of growth in aquaculture. The world's largest tilapia farm, world's largest, is here in Indonesia. Okay, this farm produced 50,000 metric tons of tilapia and fingerling production, 30 grams. Yeah, they produce 50 million. A lot of this farm is in Danau Toba and also in Central Java. Okay, think about this, world's largest tilapia farm in Indonesia. They grow both the black one and the red one. Okay, again, if you're making fillets, yeah, it doesn't matter what color the skin is. If you're going out to the fresh market or the whole fish market, some markets want black, some markets want red. Okay, so you got to meet that market. The fish is the same. It's just the color of the skin. Okay, but again, yeah, they produce their fish. They're about 1.2 kilo in about 60 days. Sorry, 6 months, 180 days. Okay, they started at about 12 to 14 months, and now it's dropped down to 6 months through genetics and production improvement. Okay, Danau Toba. Oh, it runs by itself. There we go. What I want to show you is that this is the harvesting. Okay, they harvest the cages directly, and this is the transport system. Okay, what happens is that they are transporting the fish live to the processing plant. Okay, transporting the fish live. Okay, this is how you maintain the quality of the fish for processing. If you harvest it, leave it in a box on the side of the pond, you wait a couple hours, throw it in the truck, send it to the market, you cannot qualify for the export. Yeah, the quality is not good. Maybe Indonesians is okay, it's acceptable, but it's not for export. And if you look at their farms, yeah, you saw all of the crowded farms from the Ikan Mas and all like this, right? The lakes and the reservoirs. Look at these farms. This is the tilapia. Yeah, they're designed properly. Technologically, it's more advanced, so it helps with the production efficiency. Shrimp production. Indonesia is about 380,000 tons a year. I thought it was a lot higher. I'm not sure what the numbers are. Okay. Global production is growing at about 6%. Indonesia is 7% of the world's production. Okay. Indonesia was number 1, 2, 3. Now we're number 4 or 5 in the world. Okay. And annual growth, yeah, is about 10%. Okay. Globally, shrimp production increases about 6 to 8% per year. Okay. Indonesia has been growing a lot. Not the last 4 years. Just remember that, okay? It's been growing a lot, and it has the potential to be one of the best, highest producers in the world for shrimp. Again, look at this. World's largest shrimp farm is in Indonesia. Okay? Farm shrimp, 90,000 tons a year, PL 10, 14 billion, feed 500,000, and processed shrimp 55,000. Okay, look at this now. You hear about all these countries, huh? You hear about Norway, you hear about Chile, you hear about Australia, you hear about America, you hear about Japan. Yeah, everybody talking about aquaculture, and everybody looks up to these countries. You know, it's like, wow, they're really good. Okay? Don't forget, Indonesia, largest tilapia farm in the world. Largest shrimp farm in the world is in Indonesia. Opportunities, yeah, for Indonesian aquaculture. Indonesia is an archipelago country, okay? It gives us unlimited water resources, and these are not developed. Yeah, we have a long ways to go. I came to Indonesia 30 years ago with the idea and the feeling or belief that Indonesia had the highest potential for shrimp culture. So I came. You know, now 30 years later, Indonesia still has the highest potential. Okay. But we haven't developed it. We're not focused enough to look and develop the industry. There's a lot of constraints, okay? But potential is here. Nobody should compete with Indonesia. Okay? The industry, what does it need? Okay? It needs disease solutions. Okay? I'm not talking about disease identification. I'm talking about solutions. Okay? The farmer, the industry, doesn't care what the pathogen is, how it makes the animal sick and all like this. All they want to know is, how do I stop it? How do I stop the disease occurrence in my farm? Okay? That's solutions. Okay? We need this for shrimp, common carp, and catfish. Okay? Because these are the three major species here in Indonesia. Genetic improvement of species of commercial value. Okay? Shrimp is not listed. Salmon is not listed because the genetics are already being taken care of many other people, many countries, of which you're going to hear a little bit about shrimp today. Okay? But we need common carp. We need catfish, milkfish, tilapia. Okay? These are lower value domestic products. Yeah? It's for food for the people. We need better genetics. Our genetics are really bad. Okay? We need better genetics to improve. Innovations for applicable and cost-efficient production systems. Okay? Cost-effective production systems. Okay? This needs to be developed. There's a lot of things that can be done. Yeah? And then we need this for shrimp, catfish, and carp. Again, major species for Indonesia. Marine fish culture also has the largest potential to be the global leader, okay, because of our island country. We have unlimited ocean resources, okay? This is undeveloped. Very, very little. It's undeveloped, okay? But we have to look at species of fish that have a global market. People focused on high-value fish, yeah? That's not the focus. You want to develop a marketable fish, a high market fish. So if you look, we got red sea bream, black sea bream, sea bass, and pomfret. Okay, this is easy to sell. We just got to produce. And it's a global market. It's not a specific market. All over the world, everybody will eat the same fish. Look at this when I talk to you about production, okay? Production and technology. Indonesian shrimp farm, Indonesian fish farm, okay? Turkey, European fish farm, okay? This is why we need more technology coming in, okay? Technology is available. We just got to go apply it and demonstrate, okay? But we will be able to increase our production significantly, yeah, if we start looking at what's available on the global arena that will be applicable to Indonesia. Marine fish ornament. Oh, what happened to my slide here? It got cut. Okay. Breeding and production of our exotic marine species. Yeah? God, this is a hobby. This is something that I always wanted to do for my whole life since I was a little kid. I wanted to grow marine fish for ornamentals, not for eating. For aquarium, okay? If you grow these animals, you will save the ocean resources. Because people are going out with arsenic, they're going out with chlorine, they're damaging the coral, they're killing the fish. Yeah? But they're getting some and they're selling. Okay? So, if we can go and breed all of these exotic species, yeah, we're not only saving the ocean, we can also establish a very good business. And again, Indonesia, unlimited resources for species. We got all kinds of species in the ocean, but we got to know how to breed them. Okay? And that's a problem, huh? Fresh water. I also think that this has a lot of opportunity, but many countries already do fresh water. Okay? Fresh water ornamentals. Okay? Discus. And if I am not mistaken, Singapore is very, very good in discus breeding. Okay? But we got the catfish and we got the loach. Okay? All of them are from Indonesia. And you know what happens? We go out in the rivers. We go out in the lakes in Indonesia. We go capture all these animals, send them to Singapore. Singapore is one of the major exporters of tropical fish. But they're all coming from Indonesia. Indonesia doesn't have the credibility to be a global player. Yeah? We got to increase what we do, how we do, by global standards. We got to take care of the fish. We got to show people that, no, we are interested in the environment. We are interested in the fish health, and not gathering them and trashing them around and then try to sell. Because people want to come in and see that the animals are being taken care of. Okay? Singapore has that. It looks very clean, everything else, but the fish is not from Singapore. It's ours. It's our fish being exported from Singapore, making Singapore the #1 exporter. What is the major constraint for commercial aquaculture? Sustainability. Yeah. Sustainability. I hear everybody always talk about, we want a sustainable industry. We want sustainability. Yeah, we want the industry to grow. Okay? Whenever you ask people, they'll say, environment. We got a poor environment now. Production system, feed and feed resources. Feed costs are really high. Disease. Disease is killing all of my animals. We get new diseases every time. Market demand. Yeah. Others. Everybody complaining about low prices of shrimp now. Okay. Others. There are other constraints. Okay. All of these factors that everybody talk about influences the sustainability of the industry. But the most important one, farmer profitability. If the farmer makes money, the industry is stable. Farmer makes money, the industry grows. Farmer makes a lot of money, industry grows very fast. Okay? Feed, disease, environment, and everything all influences farmer profitability. Okay? I can get the best environment, but if my farmer's not making money, I cannot get a farm. I'll never get an industry developed. Okay? So we got to look at really what drives the industry. It's profitability. Remember this. All these technicians, all of you, the university students coming out with ideas, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Yeah? Please remember, yeah, it's a business. It's a business for growing animals and making money. The more money you make, the more efficient you are in making money. Yeah? The faster the industry will grow, the stronger the industry will be. Because we are talking about an industry. We're not talking about a hobby. Okay? So whenever we look at what is sustainable for aquaculture, got to focus on farmer profitability. Make sure the farmer is there year after year after year. He's expanding his farm. He's growing his farm. Other farmers are growing. Again, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dan, for your amazing presentations, and give us a firm reminder about not only about the abundance of the aquaculture potential, but also a gentle push about the importance for us to take actions by managing and developing the undoubtedly amazing potentials of the aquaculture fields, especially in Indonesia. Now we will directly proceed to the second speaker, which is Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry, the time is yours.
Okay. I would like to say good morning. Because, morning is, we need energy. I don't like to say that it's good afternoon. Normally it's quite energy. Firstly, I'm being honored to be here and then speak with Mr. Dean Akiyama. I met him last year at Bali. Finally, he's a good friend of my colleagues in US in my company. And then it's also great honor that I'm here to the committee of the Aquafest. Okay, to make shortly, the committee gave me about the sustainable, then I would like to start with the title, the sustain. The only way to sustain shrimp culture, I would like to talk to narrow it is shrimp culture, is make farmer happy. Maybe it's something weird about this title, but okay. Before that, I would like to explain to you that I'm graduate from the IPB University long time ago. I'm quite old, and then my son also no study in IPB. But my major is not the aquaculture. Mr. Dean, my major is not aquaculture. My major is actually at the business, social economic. But I entered this aquaculture business 3 years ago, and thanks to my boss, Mr. Robin Paul, that invited me into the genetic actually, and then now I studied. So actually, this is not a presentation like something scientific, no, but it is more like sharing. What I happen in the field, what I feel in the field, what I recognize in the field, and then I would like to motivate you all, the students all over the world, that actually the future of the aquaculture is yours. Okay. Today, Mr. Dean already also said to you all that the situation of shrimp culture is not in the good condition. We are struggling now. I believe not only in Indonesia, it's only all over the world, something like that, we're struggling. And then we got, normally that we got only one attack, is a disease. But now we got double attack, that we got disease and also we got the price problem. I think the price issue. So I heard that one part of the world that the cost of production is already up of the price. I mean that the farmer very doubt about the profitability. So I'm not make a promise with Mr. Dean that, but we are in the same business that we feel that. Please remember, this is business. So when what is make farmer happy, it is making money. The question is, it is ever happened before? The answer is yes. So in economic, we will say that the situation will get to a new equilibrium. Yeah. Now is the production is so high and then the market is so low, it's not matched, and then making the prices going down. But you know, I believe that the shrimp is one of the good protein compared to also to chicken and other. And then if chicken, you can see the bone, but everything, if shrimp, you can eat. You can eat. And then it is a nice food. It is a good food. And then I don't want to, to demotivate you about this shrimp culture. No. The shrimp culture in the future will be better and better because the people in the planet have to be fit. And then we depend to the sea, cannot. It cannot. You know, like in the US, before it's a seasonable, and then now every time it's available. Okay, shrimp farming is hard. Easy to kill shrimp. Yeah. And then easy to lose money, many people to sell you solution, but very few understand farmer position. Very few, I believe. In the field, the people say, you do this, you get this product, blah, 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 and everything you can talk, but sometimes many people do not understand what farmer wants. The only things that farmer want is to have good crops, make money and do it again. Good crops, make money and do it again. Yeah, you have a good crops, you make money, and then you drown your pond, and then you fill again, and then do it again. Again and again. And then you have a stable production, stable, profitable, then you can expand the business. So now it's very sad. Yeah, I travel all around Indonesia, Mr. Dean, and all our friends here, and then international. I'll travel. You know, last 3 weeks I was in south part of Java. Oh, it's very horrible. 90% of farmers stop. It is true. I don't want to discourage you. No. Why? Because again, this is business. They don't have enough money to stock again because they are failing in the aquaculture. They fail in the crops. Okay, I believe this is the three main key. If we in the world of the stream culture, that we go along together, that we hand in hand together, it will be success for all others. So if the farmers fail, it's not only kill the farmer's pond, it kills the feed company. And then who said that he not killed genetic company? He killed hatchery. Who buy the PLs, if not the farmers? And then if no farmers buy PL, who buy the broodstock? Nobody. So we need to be hand in hand and then go in the same direction, go in the same vision. That's the things. I believe what I found in the field of Indonesia, this is lacking. It's some peoples that have vision, same vision. So go help. If we help, not only selling, we help the farmer, we help the hatchery, and then it just help us at the end. It helps everybody. If the farmer happy, have a good crops. Okay, a month ago, I was invited to, I will mention the name, is Sukabumi, and then my hatchery said, please bring the broodstock guy. It's mean, they would like to thank. They would like to thank. You know, they wait for us for the last pond to be harvest. Okay, we came, and then they harvest, we talk, and then at the end I said that this is profit. They said, profit. If you know, they grew the stream 152 days. 7 times partial, and then 150 tons harvest at size at 36 to 39. I will mention the price, 80,000 per kilo. And then finally from the feed company, I know they get 2.5 billion net profit. It's good. And then what? They order again 5.6 million PLs from the hatchery, and then the hatchery will order my broodstock. And then the feed company has said that, hey, what company? They use my feed company. Okay, what is the brand of your? He said X, Y, and then I said, okay, it's good. And then he said that, I said, how many per day? He said that by the OC 100 plus, they feed about 3 tons a day. 3 tons a day. It's a big business. So everybody happy. Everybody happy. And then, okay, I cannot tell anything about but I can tell about the genetic. Genetic is a very important role. I would like to share this. Can play the video while I'm talking? Yeah. You see, I would like to show you how genetic is making. It's not easy, but it can. I know that some of your lecturer in the IPB have the skill of this. And then this is, I believe, still rare, but it's only the matter is making genetic. Okay, this is what we do in the lab. Please enjoy the video while I'm talking also. But I would like to show you, this is how genetic making, and then we need people with the skill. And then we need people with the common sense. I know that, okay, Mr. Dean already talked. Don't talk about shrimp genetic in Indonesia because it's already taking care of other country, also salmon. But you can just think about the tilapia, catfish, and then etc. And then, yeah, it needs a lot of invest, of course. You know, the machine like this, robotic like this, is cost you a lot. But it has to be done. It has to be done. Otherwise, if you don't have a good genetic, how can you get a good harvest? Because this is the beginning. According to Mr. Dean also, I heard that the genetic is only impact like 10% and necessary totally 25%. But this 10% determine you how, oh, I still get time. How you success in at the end, the 75% in the growth. Okay, you see the dot, something like that. It is showing one genetic one or two. Yeah, it is a family that create hybrid, and then see this is the survival study that we make in our company. Means needs a lot of a lot of people who understand it and then can run this. I would like to show you the opportunity. Because when I was in college, I don't see it. I don't see it, but now you can see it. So need a lot of people. Student, where are your position? What I saw in front of me and all over the world online, you are the future. You are, not us. According to mathematics, I believe that we pass we pass away beginning than you. So you are the future. And then this industry, the stream industry culture have to run with a good practice, should be. And then good improvement, continuous improvement, and every level. I mean, if we talk about stream, there is a genetic, and then hatchery, and then there is a grow out, and then there is many industry, many factory feed, additive, and then prebiotic, and then so many. And then also we need to how to have a good harvest, and then how to marketing our product. Yeah. And then, in the field, I found many people with not common sense. Why your stream is dead? I don't know. I do it like this. 30 years ago, you come with no matter what the genetic you have with the stream fry, you just throw away. And then it is live 30 years ago. 30 years ago, the water still not so straight, the environment. So we need people with the common sense. And then who is that? You are. You are. So I encourage you, after graduate, don't follow my step. Don't follow my step. Mr. Dean, before I'm an insurance agent. I'm an insurance agent, and then before that, I was in the industry of, lodge. I'm in the ornamental fish. Yeah, I understand. Singapore only have a basket of water, but he is the leading exporter of the ornamental fish in the world. Yeah, but okay, I left this business, and then I left the insurance. I left insurance business. Insurance business is good. It's good. But aquaculture is better. Why? I'm an economic guy. Very simple. Play with the big numbers. You know how big the capitalization in the shrimp culture is? Very, very big. Compared to ornamental fish, no, it's very, very big. You play with big number games. Yeah, I encourage you. You play with a big number. So don't choose the wrong industry, because 1% of 10 billion, 1% of 1 trillion, of 1,000 billion is still 1%. But the times what? Can you imagine how the capitalization in the shrimp culture? How many feed company have a? How many feed company? How many genetics company? In the world there is 18 genetic company. How many? So many needs. But need with the people with the common sense. We need the people who not defend with the new technology. We need people like you. And then, okay, this is maybe my last. Oh, my time is not finished. Can you play this? Okay, I would like to tell the story before you play. No, don't play. When I was got a job to marketing my broodstock, I'm salesperson of my broodstock. So I don't do sales. No, I do only help. So at that time, I know that my broodstock, my genetic is very different to others. So I found out that how I help the farmers. My customer is hatchery, Mr. Dean, and all the friends here. But I most visited the ponds because I would like to have. I find this guy, the name is Mr. Suwarno. At that time, his pond is attacked by HPND about 2.5 years ago. And then they stock another and then die in 20 days. And then the owner almost finished the business. And then suddenly he got the information about my genetic, the API. And then he proposed to the boss to stock API. He proposed 6 ponds. And then he boss said, I don't have money. And this is the last bullet that I got. I only stock 3 ponds. They got 31 pounds, and then you will hear the story, but I would like to say like this. Come on, go out with your common sense. God's already give us the opportunity to go to the best school, to go to the university, and then you go up, give to others back. You don't worry about your money. If you think about you help other people, the money will come to you. The money will chase you, because make more what is that? The valuable people that help people to go success. I like one quote in LinkedIn. They said that call me crazy, because I love to help people to be success. Okay, enjoy the video. Then that is my last slide. Please play the video. Yeah, I would like to point the fat guy on my left. That is hatcheries guy. Okay, and then the hatchery guys, yesterday I met, he said that Mr. Suwarno already stocked 15 days, and then I'm happy that see that what I done with my hand affect other people. And then this video, appreciate very well. You will find it in YouTube. And then my team in Florida, blown away of this video. Okay, finally, thank you.
Thank you once again to Mr. Barry. What amazing presentation sessions, as well as so inspiring. And thank you very much once again, Mr. Barry, for sharing your stories, experiences, especially about the concern related to our farmers. We will moving directly to the question and answer sessions. We will be only having more or less 5 minutes. So for offline participants, you are encouraged to ask questions, if any. You can just kindly raise your hand and the committee will come to you. Okay, we have one guy here. Yeah, you can firstly introduce yourself and tell your questions is directed to whether Mr. Barry or Mr. Dan, or you can do both.
Okay, thank you so much, Kak Brian, and also Mr. Dian and Mr. Berry. I'm really get a personal experience into a business related to the aquaculture. As business students, we have an opportunity to utilize the business plan and the way we create the profit for the business itself. But as a business student, we are not surrounded by a people or person who had an opportunity in the aquaculture. For the exact contract example is, I had an opportunity to utilize the tools from the Ministry of Fishery. Let's say the tool is like an albumin. We had like specific tools to extract the oil albumin from the snakehead fish, if I'm not mistaken. And that albumin is very profitable. The demands on the market is also very high. But there's a lot of challenges that we have to face, either in the business side and also on the profit of the snakehead itself. So how to find those opportunity with people who had surrendered by the aquaculture, so we can build a strategic partnership. I can provide the tools and create the business system, so they can provide us with the snakehead fish to create the albumin. So maybe that's all from my question. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Irfan, for the questions. To the speaker, you can direct.
I think what happens is, yeah, You're making a product. Yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, I know. Okay. What you got to do is find the market, and then you make the product. Okay. Market first, because you want to make something. Yeah. And then you don't know where you're gonna go, what you're gonna go sell. You don't know how much the value is. You don't know what the market demand is, right? So again, always try to look at the market first, and then make something that the market wants. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Berry. Dr. Dan, maybe Dr. Berry would like to add something?
Yeah, business have a lot of aspect. It is true that you find a market first and then you make a product. So you don't make, it is an old-fashioned way. You make a product and then you find a market. So you find a market and then you need people. It's always a business combined with the heart is people, and then you have to have money, of course, and then you have the expertise what you have. So in every business that I experience, see that you have to collaborate. So you cannot walk alone. It's like Liverpool. Yeah. You cannot walk alone. So we need that. That's together we are strong. Together we can make. So you need the people who collaborate with you with the same vision, and then the same mission. It's very important. Otherwise, in the middle, and then it is not easy, of course. But if you keep pushing, if you keep doing, I believe that you will be success with that. So have a good idea is one thing, and then go to the business practice, and then through it, and then the lesson is from the experience. Very good. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Berry. I think it's a matter of finding a right people to connect with. Maybe after this, you can talk further with both Mr. Berry and also Mr. Dian about the connection itself. But is that answering your question, Irfan? All right, thank you very much. We will have more time here, so if there is any other question, okay, you can firstly introduce your name first.
All right. Firstly, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Vigo Pandusatrio. I'm from IPB University, and let's just jump into the question. My question here is, if tilapia were produced in Danau Toba, but Danau Toba is still facing another problem, that is invasive species, isn't that tilapia is an invasive species that bring by the human to the Danau Toba? And how the farmer there prevent their tilapia to escape and destroying the whole population of native species there? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
I think tilapia is endemic around the world. Okay. If you're talking about Danau Toba itself, yeah, I'm not sure if there's tilapia in there or not. Okay. I don't know. Okay. But again, it's an common species global. Yeah, it's all over Indonesia. Indonesia is the #1 producer for tilapia. Yeah. So again, it's not an invasive species. Again, if you talk about Indonesia, yeah, maybe a certain site or a location, yeah, maybe. But throughout Indonesia, it's very common all over Indonesia.
All right. Any
I
additions?
think I'm not capable to answer it, but I ever say about the species invasive. But be careful, Sometimes we talk about the environment, but we forget about the business. So it has to be meet between business and environment, scientifically. Yeah? Because in ornamental fish, that it's very easy. When I have a discussion during my time in ornamental fishes with quarantine, I said, be careful. You avoid it, and then in Singapore not avoid it. And then finally, your item list for the trade is getting shorter. So sometimes, you go one way, and then you don't think about another way. So think about holistic things. That it should be a government thing, but it's I don't think I can answer that. But please, not see only one part, but see whole part. Not see only one tree, but see whole the forest.
All right. Thank you very much to the speakers for the amazing answers. Is it answering your questions? All right, I believe so. We will have more time here, approximately 8 minutes. So those who still have in mind, you can raise your hand. Okay, lady over here. Uh,
Okay, first of all, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm Kurotoni Shapa from IPB University and representing the India's group. So I'm really interested regarding one of the statement regarding how Indonesia still have lots of undeveloped potential. And I want to hear the opinion for both of our amazing speaker. So like as what Mr. Dean and Mr. Berry has presented, there are lots of potential that we have where we are rivaling other countries like tilapia and catfish and such and such. And there are also, aside from that, an effort that we are trying to do, for example, trying to provide an aquaculture product that has not been provided a lot by other countries, for example, unagi or like freshwater eel. I think most of them are still coming from Japan, if I'm not mistaken. So like, if I'm not mistaken, we are trying to do that too. So considering we are only having a small amount of capital from the government, regarding both of our speaker, which is the most important thing in our hand right now, either improving something that is pretty much already stable or like trying to gamble and improve that. And even though it will take much more longer time, but there is this consideration where if we are succeeding in that, the profitability will come back to the farmers and we can improve our current aquaculture market too, the local one, the low value products gitu. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. It's about where this aquaculture trend is going right now. Maybe Mr. Berry. can
Okay.
answer.
My answer is maybe you do both. I mean, you know, uh, changing is it is it is mortal. Yeah, I mean, changing. The situation changing is happen in the future. If we back 10 years ago or 20 years ago, shrimp culture is a lot different today. Lot different today. But this changing. Okay, if you talk about the business, for me it's simple. Business is making profit. For me, simple. So you want to do like, okay, you want to enter shrimp culture. You have to have an innovation of that. This current situation, what is you do? If you want to do a new business in the aquaculture sector, do it again, but come with a great idea, and then don't forget you value your market, and then how to introduce bringing a new market. Okay, maybe if you sell only shrimp, it's not sellable actually to the housewife and then home or big restaurant. But if you make a product, okay, this is my customer do in Sulawesi. They make a burger shrimp. And then finally, he claimed that this burger shrimp is a standard for highest Japanese restaurant. He claimed that you go to the 10 high restaurant in Japan, you will find 6 of them is my product. 6 of them. Okay, I don't know, maybe there is so many Korean food now is very famous, and then we don't know. Remember, the world is keep changing, and then you have to take that opportunity. So come with a common sense. You are from the why you go to university to train your brain to the common sense, and then not defend the technology. During my time, there is no cell phone. Hardly to communicate with your lecturer. Today, I heard that my friend lecturer, send the draft is only, the student now send a WhatsApp, and then it's different now. It's different. So do both, and then make successful business making money.
High risk, high reward. Okay, but high failure. Okay. There's a lot of opportunities that are very achievable in Indonesia. Our government doesn't have a lot of money. Okay, I would focus on things that really help the people, yeah, and that are more easily obtained, rather than very high risk ideas. Yeah. Private company want to use their money for high-risk ideas, go ahead. Yeah, but for the government, yeah, we should be looking at the people. What's good for the people? What's good for society? Yeah, because there's a lot of simple things that need to be improved. Okay.
That completes the answer. Is it answering your question? Okay. All right, we will have more or less 3 minutes. One questions maybe from the side. Any more questions we get from here? Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Alika. I'm from the China group. I want to ask about the regulations. Why Singapore can be the main country who gets the biggest exporter for ornamental fish? Meanwhile, Indonesia is the country who has the diversity, the biggest diversity. I mean, like, does Singapore has its own legal regulations? Because ornamental fish, it found in a lot in the ocean, especially in Indonesia, and there's a lot, and also there's a lot of divers who looking for it, and why it the biggest exporter is from Singapore. Meanwhile, also the divers in Indonesia, uh, there's a lot, but why it can't be in Indonesia? Why it can't be came from here? That's my question. Thank you.
Thank you, Alika. Maybe a confirmation message from Dr. Dean.
Yeah. I think the same thing. Why not in Indonesia? Okay? Why not? Why don't we do this? But all of our products, yeah, look at cocoa. Yeah, Indonesia is the what? Number 2, number 3 in the world. Yeah, all of cocoa is exported. All the chocolates made someplace else. They're starting now, right? But it's all we're always sending out raw materials. Yeah, we never do value-added products. Yeah, we need to take it to the next level, right? And that's for every industry, everything in Indonesia. Yeah. And why? I'm not sure. Maybe it's the culture, maybe it's the situations, other things like this. Yeah, but people have an easier time, yeah, exporting raw materials rather than manufacturing or manufacturing value added. Yeah. Singapore has a reputation and government regulation, which is trusted. So when they say none of this, none of this, none of this, that's true, and countries can buy. Yeah. Indonesia reputation is not good. You can buy this and buy this and buy this, yeah, but people know and they don't trust. Yeah. So it's also this part coming in about the trust of the source, trust of the country. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, actually your question is opening the opportunity all of you. Why Singapore? I don't say any why. You know, Singapore only have, they use a chlorine water, right? They use a RAS system. We have abundance of water. Some people who can breed the arowana in Singapore, but Indonesian people can breed well, better than them. Why is complicated actually? You know, like a sample, yeah? The freight cost from Singapore to Europe is 30% cheaper than from Jakarta. And then it is the opportunity, it's also the weakness of us. We are archipelago. Our cost of transportation or logistic cost, one of the highest in the world. 14% of GDP. Singapore is only 7%. And then, when I landed in Singapore first time, I said that we landed in the smart people country. You know, they catch up passenger from Jakarta, from Manila, from Bangkok, from other part of East Asia, the Southeast Asia, and then fly from them. And then make, we have Garuda. Before Garuda is better than Malaysia air system and then Singapore air system. You know, Malaysia air system learning from Garuda, but now see. So What is the opportunity? You have to change this. And then you have to change in all aspects, including government rules. You know, maybe I not live in next 20 years, but I would like to see, I ever in that industry, industry. So sometimes that we see that ourselves is not clear about it. But I hope, a lot of potential, there is a joke in our conversation. I believe Mr. Dean will agree with me. Indonesia, the first potential for tilapia, shrimp, for shrimp, I told you, Ecuador is number 1.5 million ton today. You know how long is the shore, the coast? Only 2 times Bangka Island. How many do we have? Why? As Indonesian, I feel sorry, I angry about this. Why? We have a lot of all. My boss ever said, Robin Pearl, ever said Indonesia, you Indonesia have everything you need to be number 1 in the world for shrimp, for other sector, or for ornamental fish. But why? So the opportunity is yours. I'm very happy in the next 5 or 10 years, and then we have the data. Okay, Barry. Now we are not 7 in the world for ornamental fish. I know it. But now we can be number 1 in the world. Yeah, and then don't forget, but ornamental fish is always fashion. Always fashion. It's not like, it's just for hobby. Yeah, so you follow. So you are the opportunity. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Berry, for the answers. The answer coming from Mr. Berry marks the end of the question and answer sessions. Please, participants, once again, give us a round of applause for our amazing speakers. In order to close the agenda, we will now would like to invite the MC to close the event. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Once again, can we give a big round of applause to our session today? Thank you. Earlier at this event, we have trivia quiz for you who join us via online platforms. And the question was, is it true or false? There are 4 main types of aquaculture. And the correct answer is false. There are 2 main types of aquaculture, marine and freshwater. So congratulations to Joshua_Utama from Instagram, who is the fastest one who can guess correctly. The last, we want you to collaborate with us by visit our website www.atamerica.or.id. You can click collaborate with us and submit your greatest idea. Also, to keep updated for our next amazing events here in At America, you can follow our social media. We have on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, AT America. Thank you so much for joining with us. My name is Patricia Elizabeth, and see you at the next At America events. Bye!